Hello everyone and welcome to the top 10 routes of 2023. Now I've got my piece of paper in front of me and let's just get into it. Okay, so we've got 12 routes. It is in order from 12 being the worst to number 1 being the elitist, the best. So, without any further ado, coming in at number 12 is New York Trenton. Now, this route I'm not going to go into it because it will crash, and I don't want that. It is very unstable in the big timetable. If you want to play this, do it in reduced. Don't crash. It's not good. Half of the route is old, from the original NEC New York, New Jersey. Half of it is a new build, and it's basically a new meets old. On release, it was buggy. It was dead. Wasn't that good. So yeah, New York Trenton is number 12. Coming in at number 11 from Rivet Games, it is Edinburgh Glasgow. Now, on release, it came with just the 385, which physics and sounds are horrendous. It actually gave me a quite bad migraine. It's got the 314 doing a rail tour. It's got the 166 doing a railhead treatment train. Yeah, it just wasn't good. But to give some good things, the modelling is very good. As in any Rivet route, the modelling is extremely really good. You know, give us interiors to shops. You can't go in them, which sucks. You know, don't put it in if you can't go in. You can go in the ticket offices. It's got a shit for a collectible. Well, it's not really a shit, but this is quite cool. Give it props. This is really cool. Again, the train is modelled really well, but the sounds and physics lay it down. Sadly, it's another dead route. Timetable is boring. Not much really to write home about. Yeah, now from Holiday Express to Edinburgh Glasgow, DTG went on about this new lift and escalator technology. However, this is the last route to really use that, and it's never been seen since. So, I guess to give up on it in typical DTG fashion. It also had disc pianos and moths, and yeah. I'll show you what I mean by the lifts. So if you go up to the lift, see, now that's really cool, and I hope that sometime comes back because it brings immersion back into the game, and you know, it's just boring without it. This does look like Edinburgh Waverley. I've been there in reality, and it is very close. But yeah, that's number 11. Coming in at number 10. Now, it's a heritage route, and by what I mean by that is it's set in the past, in the heritage kind of like past. Oh, Wait till it gets back to the main menu. Now it's another route that's set in the middle of, well, it's kind of the middle to the northwest. It should have gone to Derby. I'm of course talking about, where is it? Where the is it? No, it's Peak Forest. Again, dead boring timetable. Reused trains in the Jubilee and the 8F. The 4F, which is there, is pretty decent. That's a good thing about the route. Again, it's modelled superbly, and the route looks superb itself. Let's just load in a minute. But yeah, the route looks superb, but the modelling is superb. Yeah, it's just good. But yeah, it's just a boring steam route. When SimTrack releases the 104, I'm sure it'll be a little bit bearable, better and bearable. But we will see in the next coming year. Coming in at number 9, it was a recently released route. Now, recently released, set in an area where we have been within the past. It came with one new train, like most routes from 2023. And that route is Maintalbarn. Now, we have one good idea for a scenario, which is running on Vapors. The rest of them were very, very dead and boring. The timetable itself is dead and boring, with lacking AI at Schaftenberg. I mean, the only saving grace is the 642. Well, the modelling is good, but physics and sounds let it down. It's very underpowered and the sounds are terrible. The 628, oh, what a lovely unit. It's great to have that again. And also these things, it's yeah. But the route itself is bland. It's missing vegetation. It's missing. It just lacks depth, and it's very clinical and clean. You know, it needs a bit of clutter. It needs a bit of life. You know, let me just spawn in, and I'll show you what I mean. Or maybe not, as it's dark. I didn't think about that, did I?
I'm not going to say that one, Bradley.
But yeah, as you can see, it's just very clinical and a bit meh. So anyway, coming in at number 8 is a first for Train Sim World 4. It's a new country. It came with a unit which is new, but the sounds are not correct. Now, it's a very nice route. And the mountains do look nice. It is Esperon-Vorarlberg with interesting scenarios, but not so much interesting timetable. Comes with a nice selection of services for, like the railjet, freight, that thing, and that thing. Let's load in. Yeah, it's a nice route with the mountains and stuff, but it's just boring. Like, you know, rapid transit boring. The unit is nice, but apart from the sounds, it's got interesting PIS, where if the train is running through fast, it will say, stand back, train running through. That doesn't stop here, basically. Well, I also think these are quite nice, however, it is quite low quality. Yeah, it's nice, but it's just boring, in my opinion. Now, coming in at number 7 is another boring route, set in the west of the USA. And it is quite a long one. That's what she said. It does get boring and tedious. It is Antelope Valley. Yeah, I'm not saying the route doesn't look good, because it does. But it's just not fun. Like, it just isn't. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I mean, you know, the mountains and stuff do look good. It does come with freight, but you need other routes for the freight. But yeah, it's just American. Coming in at number 6 is a route which is okay in small doses. It's set in the northwest yet again, coming out of Manchester. And it's one which got quite a lot of hate because nobody really wanted it, myself included. It's an okay route. It's a local route for local people. It's a local route for local people. It's Glossop. I mean, it's got a decent timetable. You know, rail tours and freight and the dreaded 323 that we always get. In its second iteration, it's getting a bit boring now, lads. It's getting a bit boring. The route itself is quite nice. It's built nice, modelled nice. I ain't really got anything bad to say about it. It does its job, and it does get boring if you like run it through. The scenarios were interesting. I did like the scenarios. Yes, I am a scenario fan. Some people aren't, and that's okay. But yeah, I mean, look, even I've got AI 33. That is awesome. And I haven't really got much to say about Gossip, really. Coming in at number 5 is a classic German route with classic German stock. I do like this stock, and it is something good. The scenery itself is quite impressive. It uses LiDAR technology, and it looks really amazing. The only reason it's number 5 really is because there's other routes that are better. So let's just load into Linky Rheinstreck. I mean, good timetable. It's got the 628, the ice, the 110, 13, the fucking amazing N wagon. So
I'm not surprised. We have had a couple of people that I've kicked out here come back. I know
but it's quite nice, really, really nice. But yeah, number 4. Now, this route is one which I really like. It's recently just got a new update. It's recently been upgraded, and oh my god, it's a great upgrade. And that is Midland Main Line. Now, coming in with the 158, amazing. The VP 185, the Class 37, 45, Jubilee, 47, 52, and 66 EWS. Oh my god, it's such a great route. I mean, if we just load in, I'll show you it quickly. Again, the only reason it's this low is because there is other things that are better. You know, just listen to it. It was the first thing to implement guard features such as the two buzz buzz. Literally, it goes like that. Got working GSMR. It sounds amazing. I've got nothing but good things to say about it. It's only been made better by Adam Lucas of the Preservation Crew fame. And, oh, I just love it. But yes, anyway, number 3 is another classic German route by our friends at Train Sim Germany. It is one of the most beautiful. Well, it's in the group of one of the most beautiful German routes. And that is Niedertalbahn. Now, this is a great route. It has AI trains with horns. But, you know, coming in at number 2 is East Coast Main Line with the 801 Flying Scotsman 700s, etc, etc. It is packed. It's a lot to do. It's got Peterborough Yard, Doncaster Yard. Doncaster gets different AI stock in the yards. It's awesome. But it doesn't beat number 1, Blackpool, Preston, Ormskirk. Wow. Never has a UK route looked so good. Coming in with 2 great, amazing sounding trains such as the Class 47, which features new clag, Class 08, which features new clag and 2 new liveries, and the Pacer, with over 6 variants of engine sounds and liveries. It's just, oh my god, there's so much detail from just trains, it's awesome. But yes, that is my list of this year. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next year. Goodbye.